Umamusume, Pretty Derby.
Okay, I'm live. Alright. Today I will be streaming something a little different. Because when I ended the last stream and I did my King Halo run that ended, I was like, okay, next time I'm gonna stream either Gold Ship or Haru Urara. But I decided, actually no, I'll play the Unity Cup. It's the second story mode. So there's gonna be a lot of reading because it's a new story mode. But to not get like too hard on a ton of new dialogue, I will play with a character that I already played so that I get the new events from the new career mode, but I don't have to go through all the new dialogue of a brand new character on top of that. Because then that's when it starts getting like a lot of dialogue to voice, you know? So, yeah. I figured I would do it with Agnes Tachyon, because I think she's, of the three characters I've done runs with so far, I think she's the one that can use the most improvement in her stats. And specifically the stats, because specifically the stats, because I'm losing my train of thought. Because the skills are okay, but the stats are not. Also, I want to join a club. Has the time come to join a club? I should start with that. I need to find I need to find a club. A club is like a guild, or you know, anything of that sort that is in like a ton of games and MMOs especially. I could create one, but it's like I'm not comfortable being like the leader of a group of people because I'm not really a leader type person. So I will search for a club. Let's see, members. I want the club to be active, so like a lot of people. Playstyles, I'll worry about that later. I don't mind either of free or approval, I just want invite only to be like... I cannot pick these two and just not... Okay, fine. Doesn't matter. Okay. I want an active club, but like, not people that are too good, because like I need like a low tier club, because you know my account is, well, low tier. Breadstick. Maybe this applies to me. Is that a club for me? Vodka, vodka, vodka. I don't know if I want to join that group, because I don't want to play vodka. I know that's not what I mean. Active player only. Let's have some fun. Well, I play just about daily. But, oh, whoa, 11 days ago. Okay, it's not an active club. Yeah, I need something active. That's the thing. One day I did. Not active. Yeah. No. That's the problem. Oh, that is a language that I do not understand. Daiwa Scarlet Wife. I will not join this group. Bakushin! I kinda wanna join this. No, I don't wanna join this group anymore. Maybe I should look into that off stream. So hungry I could eat a horse. I can, yeah. Oh, 5 hours, 20 hours. It started decently well, but yeah, the activity is not so big. Well, like about half the people have been inactive for multiple days. It's not that bad. How hungry? La Granja? Spanish. Dream Team. That's a cool one. Login Daily. Oh, that's the playstyle. Let's see. 11 days ago. Yeah, inactive. Brats. Oh, that's a group for me. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm on board. Dead Ghost Girl, that's a name. 6 days, 17, 16 days. I mean, more than half the players are active. Maybe I should join the brats. Do I join the brats? I'll join the brats. I'm a brat! I am a brat! If you leave after joining, you'll have to wait 24 hours before you can join another club. Yes. I'm a brat! Finally, I'm a brat! No, I don't. I'm messing around. Okay, so when you join a club, okay, there's a chat, but realistically nobody chats ever. So you can request shoes. Now shoes is a thing to upgrade a thing, to unlock skills on your characters. You need them, but like it's not something I really look at right now. But I will request shoes because there's a daily quest for that. And if I see other people request shoes, like it lasts for 8 hours. Yeah, as you can see, 7 hours left because it's just under 8 hours now. So at 8 hours, people can donate you during that duration, and after that it's over. So if I see other people request stuff, well, I will donate my shoes to them, except dirt shoes because I don't have any. But you get stuff for that. You get like, yeah, club points. You get club points, which are good because then you can get cards, which I will unlock when I do story quests. Ah, instead of the Unity Cup, maybe I should do story. Yeah, I think I feel more into that than... Alright, I'll get my free... No, I'll do the Unity Cup. I want some variety. San Suzuka rare card. I never used a rare card in my life. Well, like actually picking it on purpose over SRs, SSRs. I've never done that. Okay, so... Yes, thank you, game. So, the base scenario is the URA finale. And then the Unity Cup was added like 6 months after launch. And then like maybe 3 months after that, I'm not sure, 4. They added the Track Blazer. Now I will do the middle one, Unity Cup. Team Spirit, Youth, the newly revived Unity Cup calls. But there's not much time for fun. The Academy is in danger. If Tracen is to remain a free school, brave spirits must band together and seize victory. So it works differently. Obviously the races work the same, and you know, training is different. I mean, training quote-unquote works the same, but there's new stuff related to training. It's different, but it's cool. It took some time to wrap my head around it at first on my main account. I will use Sakura Bakshino because no, I will use Agnes Tachyon. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yes. So she has an A in medium and A in pace. Perfect. This is what we're doing. Now I need good friends, and that's the hard part. I mean, I will look at skills first. I don't see many Unity Cup streams recently. Well, that's because I just started. Oh, hi, first of all. Either W33 Rax, but most likely Wii Rax. Hi, first of all. And secondly, well, that's because... Oh, no, don't worry about it. I'm good. So the reason that I'm doing the Unity Cup, and I'm just getting into it here, is I have a main account. I've been playing a long time, but for streaming, I started a new account just for streaming like 2 weeks ago, maybe. And so I mostly did URA finale. I didn't go into the track blazer and stuff. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take things slow, I'm gonna read all the dialogue, all the events, which I didn't do back then. So it's my first time experiencing the story, imagine that. And so I'm taking things slow, so I did a bunch of URA finale, careers, and now for the first time I'm doing Unity Cup, and later on I'll do Track Blazer as well, on stream. So, yeah. But don't worry, I don't need like godlike anything. I'm not trying to min-max or anything here, as opposed to my main account. So if I recall correctly, it's better to have just the one A, because then you get skills specifically for the things that you have an A for. So if you have many A's all across the board, you'll get skills from a ton of things, but if you have just A in medium, just A in pace, it's like you will mostly get medium and pace skills and, you know, generalist skills. At least that's my understanding, but like, I'm not sure. Get skills. Yeah. See, I remember. Let's check this gold ship. Medium, pace, perfect. I want the pace for Agnes Tachyon. Corner that. I mean, that's okay. I just... Because when I played a few career modes before, I picked whatever level 50 support cards I came across. Well, okay, just Kitasan Black and Super Creek. Old school at this point. But, and so I just picked up whatever legacies came with them afterwards. I'll just go with this, it's fine. I'm not looking for like the best of the best. I mean, look at my roster over here. That is sad. Yeah. We all borrowed Kitasan Black. Oh man. The only level 50 card that I ever had, SSR, outside of event cards of course, was a Vodka. And I really liked Vodka. For a long time I was like, oh, she's not that good, but after using her all the time, because she was my only level 50 SSR cards, I just happened to get a ton of them. And I was like, after I stopped using it, I was like, oh, I miss Vodka. I'll just use whatever. Well, my King Halo, I guess. I guess I got something decent here with King Halo now that I think about it. Considering I expected nothing. Alright, I'll go with that. Vodka's very good SSR. Yeah, absolutely. Whereas on this account, it's a little sus. But that's okay. Now, do keep in mind that I read all the dialogue, but only the first time. But since it's the first time I go into this career, that's a lot of reading. So. Now, that's the people whose cards I borrowed. Is there a Rico level 50? I would appreciate that. Well... There's a Hishiaki Bono SSR card I didn't even know. Because I stopped playing the game for many months, and I only... Oops, I didn't mean to click that. I only came back recently. Well, came back. Quote unquote. I'll just take the Kitasan Black. A new one. Surely I can get better cards than this now. I mean, my cards are about the same. I don't think I can get like... I'll look for... I don't really need to look for skills, because you get a ton of skills in this mode. So I should look for just good cards. She's totally new to me. When I started playing the game again, like just a few weeks ago, I was like, who the heck is this? Because there was no mention of her back then, that I know of. Since I skipped everything, maybe she came up in events from other characters, I don't know. Yeah, I will remove her. Would like to get another speed card though. Good old sweep Tosho. King Halo. Ah, these skills suck. But yeah. Anyway, let's go for it. But then again, like this is for Agnes Tachyon. I do need a lot of stamina. This feels like it's not enough. But oh no, you get more stats. Honestly, I don't remember very much how much stats you gain in Unity Cup compared to URA Finale outside of your own cards. It's been a while. Rico? Probably not. Well, let's find out. Oh. Oops. Okay, what's her face? The acupuncturist, which I haven't seen her in months. I do have, yeah, that's Aoi Kiriwin, and that's, yeah, I don't have her. Just have Kiriwin and Tezuna. So, it will have to be Tezuna. Yeah, that's why I was saying, hey, I'd like to find a Riko. And I saw one, but level 35, and I'm like, okay, it's fine. I don't need to get top everything. Hey, maybe I'll find one. If I'm lucky. And then if I don't, I cry. Wait, how's that work? I haven't done this in a long time. Rico Pout. Oh, there we go! Easy. Well, I'll remove Tezuna then. Another speed card? No, a stamina card. No, speed. Yeah. Well, it's Agnes Tachyon, so... Oh, wait. I saw Vodka, I was like, oh, that's a power card, because I'm used to the SSR, which was a power card. I was like, I'm gonna get another power card. Yeah, but... to hell with it. It's fine. Doesn't matter. I'm not looking to min-max, or else I would actually take more time on this. It's finally here, folks, the long-awaited... Whoa, it's automatic! Oh, it's going faster than me. This team showdown organized by Tracen Academy will test not only each individual's abilities, but also their strength as a team. However, this isn't just a normal competition. We need to save the Academy from certain doom. Oh my gosh, does that mean we're heroes? I don't know if I can do this. You have us with you, so of course you can! We just gotta pool our strengths together and come out on top! Girl posse? Sure would be nice if that's all it takes to win. Yeah, seriously. Ow. Do you really think you can topple my team? An epic team showdown is about to begin. The Unity Cup. Countless Umamusume have come to the Tree Goddess's statue. Today there's yeah, okay. I skipped the stuff that I've seen at least once, so we can pass this. Okay. Agnes Tachyon, of course I've done her story already, so... Wait, is my setting the correct one? Skip first time event off. Okay, yeah, it's the correct setting. Okay, alright. It's like a speed training, but the width is not the worst thing ever. The Unity Cup returns. It all starts from a random conversation one evening.
What?
The Unity Cup? Yep, it's a team competition that used to be held at Tracen Academy, separate from the Twinkle series. It was only an unofficial thing, so it didn't actually affect anyone's track records. But it was such a thrilling event. All those racers working together to overcome trials and tribulations in the name of season victory. All that excitement while running alongside friends? That's why I called my stream The Power of Friendship. That's my stream title today. Yeehaw! Oh my god. It all sounds fantabulous. Seems like a rip-roaring good time. I've never heard that expression in my life. Which is why I've come to ask you about it, Director. Oh, the Unity Cup. It's been a good while since I've heard mention of it. I believe it fell out of favor since it used to be held at the same time as the Twinkle series, hence few chose to enter. However, Uma is probably the only place to see the power of anime friendship in actual numbers. Right? Well, I wonder. I'm sure it happens in other anime too. Oh wait. Okay, now I get what you meant. Okay, I misunderstood at first. I was like, well, the only anime? What? Team races have an appeal all their own, and they often pushed racers to achieve new heights in the Twinkle series also. But most importantly, I admire your enthusiasm for new challenges. In short, I approve. And on the very next day... Testing, testing. Apologies for interrupting your lunch hour. I haven't... I struggle. I have an announcement for all students and trainers. As of... Taiki Shuttle is so happy. As of today, the Unity Cup returns. What's the Unity Cup? Do you know anything about it, Rice? I feel like I heard about it in class, but I can't remember. What is the Unity Cup, you may ask? This is a competition established long ago at Tracen Academy, in which students form teams to compete against one another. Participants compete in 5 different categories of races: sprint, mile, medium, long, and dirt, until a single team emerges victorious. But note that participating in the Unity Cup doesn't automatically qualify the team members to run in the Twinkle series. Your first and foremost goal should be to perform well in the Twinkle series on your own. Do not forget this. However, this competition will offer you experience that you cannot cultivate in individual races and will help facilitate your growth as runners. Work as one with your team members, unite your hearts, and celebrate the potential of youth. I'm too old to celebrate the potential of youth. I have nothing but great expectations for your growth as I hereby reinstate the Unity Cup. Now then, trainers, assemble your teams. I expect you all to do your very best. That's all. Thank you, Director. Wahoo! Wahoo. Time to get a training and racing with my friends. A wave of surprise ripples through the student body at this sudden and unexpected announcement. A team showdown. This is a startling development, but it's always good to provide our athletes with the opportunity to experience new things. Alright, time to put together an unbeatable team. I'm just starting to get excited for the event when... Final note, I forgot to mention that I've been assigned to a work placement in America that will last several years. As I will be busy with constant travel, I'll be unable to watch over you all in this endeavor. Oh, goodbye, Director. I won't miss you. However, rest assured, to ensure that my absence does not negatively impact your efforts, I have appointed an executive member of the URA to act as a temporary director and to oversee the Unity Cup. She is a highly capable trainer, and I'm sure her genuine love for Umamusume athletes will make her an excellent... Excuse me, Director, but time is running a bit short. Is it already time? Be good, you all. I shall be taking off now. Goodbye, Director. The rest is in your hands. Do your best out there, everyone. She's leaving on a helicopter? And so Director Akikawa takes off into the sky in her private helicopter, I heard correctly. It's with this chaotic announcement and departure that the Unity Cup is reinstated. A sense of excitement lingers in the air, but unbeknownst to all the students and staff of Tracen Academy, dark clouds are gathering on the horizon. Okay. Oh, looks like a guts training. One day, sometime after Director Akikawa took off for America... Knock knock? Who's there? Hello? I was hoping to explain the details of the Unity Cup to you if you're free. Yes, of course. Go ahead. First, allow me to briefly explain what the Unity Cup is. As Director Akikawa mentioned the other day, it's a team-based competition held within the Academy. It consists of a series of matches held biannually in late June and December. The first match will be in December of this year, so every 6 months you get a team competition. Except at the start of... It starts in December of the first year. In each match, teams compete in 5 categories of races, we already went over that, and must win 3 of them to claim victory. That's not true. If you have 2 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draws, which I've seen before, you still win. Initially, pre-season matches will be held, and teams will be assigned rankings based on the results. Once all pre-season matches have finished, it's time for the finals. The outcome of this match will determine the Unity Cup's overall winner. For now, you should focus on doing well in the pre-season matches so you can tackle the finals in the most advantageous position. Got it. Before that though, you'll need to assemble a team. I recommend you try reaching out to Umamusume who have previously supported you in your training. You can continue to recruit members all throughout the pre-season period, so there's no need to feel rushed. And if your team does well in the pre-season matches, athletes might even begin approaching you to join. Do your best to create a wonderful team and show us what you can do. Thank you. Oh, and there's one last important thing you should know. When you register for the Unity Cup, you'll need to choose a team name. It's just for use in this Academy competition, so it won't be relevant to your trainee's career in the Twinkle series. But a good name can help boost your team's morale, so try to consider it carefully. If I remember correctly, the team name only affects like a skill that you learn later, but like you don't really get a choice in the team name unless you're playing a specific character. Like there's like 5 or something that can get their own specific name and something along those lines. It's been a while. That's all for me today. I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. After Agnes Takion's training session, I invite the Umamusume who trained with her to join our team. It's a yes! Our team is growing even bigger. So we get... Oh, finally I don't get Haru Urara, who can never win in Dirt, ever. Instead I get a team of... Oh, but it's gonna be... is it gonna be El Condor Pasa in Dirt? Oh. Like, if you're using Haru Urara card, you will be able to choose between the default and the name Haru suggests. Yeah, okay. The card. It's about the card, not the racer that you're playing. Is that correct? Okay, okay, I missed the previous message. Okay, both of those things are true. That's interesting. Okay, thank you. So I get, okay, that's right, I'm an idiot. The characters I get here are the cards that I'm using. Yeah, it's based on the cards, so I'm getting El Condor Pasa, Sweep Tosho, Mayano Top Gun, Vodka, and Tosen Jordan. Hello, I'm currently giving a rundown of the Unity Cup to those who want to learn about it. Do you want to hear an explanation too? The letter H? Don't question my username. It makes complete sense, I'm sure. Yes, please. What would you like me to explain? You know what? I can get over that myself, actually. Are you sure? Yes, we'll pass. Very well. Just in case, I've prepared a summary of everything you'll need to know. Unity Cup. Win races in the Unity Cup to raise your team ranking. Run as a team in the Unity Cup, which is held after the late June and late December turns end. If you win, your team ranking will increase and your trainee and team members will grow stronger. Win more races in the Unity Cup to strengthen your trainee. All team members benefit from Unity training. When a special icon appears on a team member, you can activate Unity training by training with them. But only when the icon shows up, which confused me to no end at first, back in the days. If you are, for example, playing Taiki, which I've literally never used in my life, and you run a Haru Guts, Fuki, I don't know who that is, and Rice, you'll be able to choose between 5. Oh, because they are all the characters that get their own. Okay, that's interesting. That's funny. Imagine you get the huge list of names that you can pick. Okay, that never happened to me. It's something you can do. That's cool. Oh, it's in Machikani Fukukitaru. Okay. When a special icon appears on a team member, you can activate Unity training by training with them. When activated, like I already read that. Get better results when more team members are ready for Unity training. Furthermore, if you participate in Unity training with 2 or more team members, it will increase the training's effects. Also, the more team members participate in the special training, the greater the attributes and skill points gained from the training will be. However, keep in mind that the energy consumed will also be greater. Charge up your team members until they're bursting with team spirit. A team member who has performed unity training many times, 4 times, may experience a spirit burst. When this occurs, the team member's attributes will increase greatly, and your training will also grow and receive skill hints. You should aim to frequently activate the spirit bursts, but mostly on the stats that you want, because it's a one-time thing per character. Team power up! Train your team members to raise total team power. Yeah, I know I'm reading everything even though I've done this before. It's because I always talk about how the game works as if I'm teaching people, which I'm not, because nobody watches my stream. But that's not the point. It's just the way I do things. So that's why I'm going through this. So I know it's a little boring for you, I'm sorry. As team members improve, your team power increases and you will receive gifts from Tezuna. Additionally, as the team's attributes increase, so too will training levels. Since team power affects how strong your trainee can become, you should train your team members as much as you can. Your team... Raise your... I don't mind, I'm currently using your stream. There's a bit of background noise since I'm doing some runs myself. Okay, thank you. That's nice. I'm background noise. And it's a positive for once. Thank you. Raise your team's power and ranking to become the greatest. What the heck? First of all, what the heck is this music? That's awesome. I never paid that. Normally, back then, I always played with the music off because the game's music just wasn't my thing, and I would like watch YouTube videos or just listen to music in the general sense. But this song, I like this. Well, this part is like whatever, but... raise your team's power and ranking to become the greatest team at Tracen Academy. Your team title represents an overall evaluation of your team's ranking and team power. The more prestigious your team title, the more your training will grow at the end of the playthrough. So basically, just improve that and you get more stuff at the end. Easy. So just win a lot and never lose. Simply tap the I button on the top left of the screen. Oh, this one over here. If you ever need a refresher, I wish you the best of luck. I'll be cheering you on. Thank you. So the way it works is you can train with your like cards as normal, but sometimes the racers that are with you will get you'll get more racers. You'll get more than that. Eventually, you can get like 15 different characters across all the stats, and only those that have that little icon over here. When you train with them, that little like flaming ball icon, the circle, will get a gauge. And when you do it 4 times, the gauge is maxed. Then the next time you train with them, you get the spirit burst that they were talking about, and you get more stats. So you do want to train with them, but right now there's just one plus vodka. Now here, this is a card that I'm already using. It's not the extra racers that have joined me yet. So this seems to be the stat I'll go for, stamina. Because you do want to train those as well. It's important, because you need them to win the races as well. You're training them as well as your own character. Taiki Shuttle hears of our team's achievements and asks if he can join. Taiki Shuttle has joined the team. And a bunch of others as well. Taiki Shuttle, Rice Shower, Haru Urara, and Machikane Fukutaru. Oh my god, okay. I'm pretty happy to see this event. Oh wait, it's not the event at all. I thought it was... Oops, I thought it was the Charming event. Oh my god, that would have been so good. No, it's not that. Okay. I'll get the speed and the skill points. And Lucky 7, which I don't care. It's so unlikely to meet the requirement for that. Oh. These trainings suck. See, you can see a lot of characters here, but these are superfluous. Only the ones with that icon over here matter. This is what confused me the most at first, when this was new in the game. Back when I actually played a lot. And then eventually I quit, but then I started playing again like 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago-ish. So that's gonna be a wit angle, I think, because I do want to train these two. Right now, my Agnes Tachyon speed is pretty darn bad. So I will want to train a lot of speed. It's been a few days since Director Akikawa left. One day, shortly after I've sent Agnes Tachyon off to do some endurance running. I spot a woman I've never seen before watching the Umamusume training. Hello, can I help you? You're the trainer of that girl who just took off running around the grounds, aren't you? I've been watching your training session. I understand this is rather impolite to say upon our first meeting, but you're horribly lax. I mean, chill, I'm not the director here, I'm just a trainer. And I'm being perfectly reasonable with my training. So what are you talking about? You permit her too much solo training, overlook her tardiness, and allow her to chit-chat idly with others during her breaks. Yeah. Exactly. That's why she likes me. Okay, it's Agnes Tachyon. She doesn't really like me that much, but... Oh, your expression suggests you don't agree with my observations. Then can you tell me how much she's sleeping on the daily and what the quality of her sleep is? Are you checking in with her every day? No. Yeah, she just finds me useful. Well, see, the thing is, I went through her story for the first time and I hated everything about her at first. And then I started liking her a lot. Which, to be fair, I felt the same way with King Halo. Except I still kind of hate her, but, you know, I don't hate her anymore, I guess. The peculiar... I like Agnes Tachyon because... Like, unlike most of the characters, she doesn't have like a circle of people she hang with a lot. There's just like one, right? And then she has her own troubles, which take a while to come up. But once it comes up, once her own troubles came up, it hit me in the face like a brick. That was like it put a lot into perspective, and I started seeing her under a very different light. Not only her personality, but also her behavior, her choices about, you know, not participating in races and all, you know, all that stuff. To me, having that perspective once it comes out, like in the second half of year 2, I think. To me, that was a very enlightening moment. I started liking her a lot. And after that, she became more like... We became one. Anyway. But yeah, at this point in the career, you know, still year 1 before her debut, I don't think she likes you very much. You as in the trainer. Yet. But by the end, she does completely trust you at that point, which is great. It was beautiful to see. Because for a lot of characters, it's like, okay, they're friendly from start to finish, so it's cool. But for her, it was like a massive difference between the start and the end. Bear in mind, this is character writing in a horse girl gacha game. It has no right to be this good. Hey, I mean, okay, true, but also, if there's heart put into it, that's what matters. It could be. It could be. I don't even remember how you say that in English. English is my second language. It could be. It could be matchstick figures, and it wouldn't matter if the writing is really good. It could be horse girls, matchstick figures, a pile of sludge. I don't care. If the writing is good and there's heart in it, that's what matters. That. Anyway. Lack of decent sleep not only worsens a runner's performance, but also invites accidents. It is imperative to be aware of her sleeping habits. I mean, on that I do agree with her, I guess. Right, sorry. I understand this academy values its students' independence. However, this way of thinking is irresponsible. I struggle to say that. She directs her gaze over toward a mountain in the distance. Do you see that cedar-covered mountain? It's popular with hikers during the climbing season. You'll find magnificent trees that rustle in the wind, birds that sing wholeheartedly, and mulch, I don't even know what that word means, and mulch that softly welcomes your feet. But like most mountains in this country, it is only that way due to external care and management. Without any sort of outside interference, the forests descend into decay. The sun doesn't reach the floor, the grass dies, and the ground becomes a graveyard of dead trees and rotting leaves. I've never been in an actual forest, but it's kind of true though. I'm mostly surprised they put this much effort in the story and characters in a gacha game, where most gacha games are usually centered more around the profit, rather than actual gameplay or story. I've lost count of the amount of AFK Arena clones I've seen. Oh no, I used to play AFK Arena, and then I used to play an AFK Arena clone. It was called Mythic Heroes, but I quit that eventually as well. Anyway, I was gonna say something about that. Oh yeah, you're surprised that they put this much effort in the story of characters of this game, but here's the thing though. This game started as an anime, right? Like, the plan, if I remember correctly, I've read this. They were planning to make a game, but then it got delayed a lot, and so the anime came out first as a result of the game being delayed. Then the game came out. So like it became this big phenomenon where it's more than a mobile game. It's like something that's handled with care. The anime was promotion for the game, but the game got... Yeah, exactly. I remembered a little bit of it differently, but yeah. So it was meant to be a game, but then it got delayed, so the anime came out first, as it turns out. Yeah. But because it became this massive phenomenon, it's... I mean, to be fair, anything that has a small but anything that has a cult following, which, you know, horse racing is, or was at the time, because now it's definitely bigger than it used to be. Anything that has a cult following, if there's media on it that is treated with care, it will make that niche thing bigger because it will attract new fans. I have also seen that with Chihaya Furu, which is an anime about Karuta, which if you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. My favorite anime, incidentally. And I've seen this with this, Umamusume, for horse racing. You've seen Chihaya Furu? Okay, well, you know what I'm talking about. It was a big phenomenon in Japan, mostly, which is different because this is more international. Umamusume is definitely big everywhere since the global launch, but still hoping to continue it. Yeah, I'm waiting for season 4. I would like to have the manga, but it was never translated into English, so I read my manga physical, so I cannot buy it. because I cannot read Japanese. I mean, I can read katakana, hiragana, but like that's it. I cannot read a manga with that. So anyway, anything niche like that, that's treated with care and beloved by the people that enjoy that niche, it will attract new eyes on that thing. And it will grow. Like, there's definitely so much more interest in horse racing now than like 5 years ago, right? Like in globally. Such unkempt mountains are more prone to landslides and floods. This is why management is so important. See, I don't disagree with her, okay? It's just, I feel like you cannot put things like in black and white. Some things yes, some things like it depends, right? You may feel like a kind and generous mentor watching passively over your students, but all you're doing is leaving their potential to rot. I mean, considering my success in training so far, it does sound like I'm leaving it to rot more than anything else. I'm not great. As she speaks, the woman's gaze grows fierce. The heavy atmosphere is beginning to feel overwhelming, but just then... Now, there you are! I was looking for you, Miss Kashimoto. My apologies. I merely wished to observe a typical training session. Oh, trainer, I see you've already met Director Akikawa's temporary replacement. My name is Eriko Kashimoto. I have been tasked with managing the academy during my tenure. I look forward to working with you. Yeah, sure, I look forward to it. We've been gathering members, and the team is really starting to take shape. One day, I noticed Rice Shower looking at me as if she wants to say something. I've never played with Rice Shower. I know I pulled her one time. I had several accounts that I abandoned back in the days, but I never got to play her. But now I have interest because she has an H in her name. Don't question it. I noticed Rice Shower looking at me as if she wants to say something. What's up? Oh, well, I thought of something this morning, and actually, forget it. I want to play her because she's just like me. Rice Shower runs out of my office before I can stop her. Thanks, Rice. Okay. Oh, this is pretty good. So is that. Story-wise, she has an interesting story. Gameplay-wise, she's a lone runner that is very speed-hungry, so she can be rather hard to play. Rice Shower. I have no clue what her story is about, but since I understand her personality a fair bit at this point, I can kind of imagine certain situations. Okay, do I go for power or speed? That's the question. Power, I guess. I don't know. No, I should have done speed because she needs so much speed. She has no speed. Oh well, too late. Okay, so now... Ah! And chill out, Taiki. Wait. But that's not what Tristan Academy is all about! Hey, inside voice. But yes, I agree. It's the day after Miss Kishimoto took up her role as substitute director, and the gymnasium is full of displeased students booing. Booing? An hour ago, an assembly was held to welcome her to the academy. Now, a word from our new temporary director, Miss Kishimoto. Greetings, students. My name is Eriko Kashimoto, and I was appointed to the academy just yesterday. I will be taking over Director Akikawa's duties for the time being. I look forward to getting to know you all. Though I must say, my first impression when I arrived was that you are all incredibly undisciplined. What? I've witnessed an over-reliance on solo training, excessive tardiness, and gossip during breaks. There are even trainers who are unaware of their own students' sleeping habits, indicating a disconnect in their relationship. I feel like that was very targeted because she said the exact same things when she was talking to the trainer that other time. This is not so much the student's fault, but that of the trainer's negligence. Above all, this environment was fostered by Director Akikawa's leniency. As such, I have devised a new training program based on Toru management. I call it Operation Oversight. I've literally never heard of this because I used to always skip everything. I will begin by overseeing your training schedules and meals, and eventually move on to managing every aspect of your private lives. Now I understand why they're booing. Boo! Alright. These measures will serve not only to increase your capabilities, but also to lower the risk of injuries. What's she saying, Rice? Well, I guess we won't be able to snack on ice cream at night anymore. I think... You're eating ice cream at night? If I did that, I would be in deep trouble. What? Why? I will also be suspending the Unity Cup, which I hear had been recently reinstated. What? No way! What's she talking about? You're all in a stage of life where your emotions are volatile, and placing you into teams may cause you to make illogical and emotional decisions. As a preventative measure to avoid any team-related tomfoolery, it seems prudent to cancel such team-oriented programs. Okay, when can we contact Director Akikawa and get her to be like, hey, yo, I overruled this decision? It's not like we'll lose our minds if we get put into teams. Having teammates to support us will... A thought experiment then. Let's say a particular team engages in an excessive amount of supplementary training. They have no ill intentions and only want to work hard as a team in order to claim victory. However, one of them pushes herself too hard and injures herself to the point of being unable to run. Had she been on her own, she might have realized her limits, but because she got carried away by loyalty to her team, she overworked herself. If that isn't rash behavior, then what is? I think you're making very big, what's the word? You're making very big conclusions over hypotheses. Hypothesis. Is that the word? Well, I mean, for the sake of preventing such tragedies, I am banning all team events and will manage your well-beings as thoroughly as possible. I rest my point. The room falls silent in the face of Miss Kashimoto's absolute decree. A long, long time ago, I used to go to the library every day. That was before I had my first computer. So that's a long, long time ago. Before I had my first computer, I went to the library and I used the public computers at the library every day. I did that for a few years. But then they got a new person in charge. And they were like, okay, get out of here once your time is over. Because we could only get the computer for an hour. Then we had to get someone else have it. But then the new guy was like, okay, if your hour is done, you're out of here, even if not all computers are being used right now. And that pissed me off. I got into a little bit of an argument with the guy at the time, and I didn't get anything bad happen, but I was not happy. Like, what the hell? It reminds me of that, like a new direction that's like putting their own new rules that are really unneeded. Like the Academy is doing fine, right? Operation Oversight will be implemented as soon as possible. Be prepared for future changes. This is your only warning. The assembly began with such optimism, but ends in chaos. And so the countdown to the implementation of Miss Kashimoto's totalitarian management system begins. Can we have, like, I don't know, Simboli Rudolph just rally everybody together and be like, the student council is opposes this initiative or something. I don't know. We've been gathering members and the team is really starting to take shape. One day... Trainer! I thought of a good team name! What have you got for me? Let's see. It was a super tasty and happy name. It was... What, Team Ice Cream? Just kidding. Team Carrots! What was it again? It was bouncy and sweet and... Don't overwork yourself, Haru. I've kind of made myself hungry. Haru Urara doesn't manage to remember her suggestion, but at least she leaves my office in good spirits. What was this event? What? What do you mean mood down? Oh my god. Thanks for this event, Agnes Takion. I mean, 25 wit, nice. But when the mood is starting at the start of the whole career and you start in normal, then you go to bad? Ugh. Doesn't feel good. Is this a wit training or a rest? Oh, this is good though. Well, Haru kinda sucks no matter what, so... Yeah, it's a rest. We've been gathering team members, and the team is really starting to take shape. One day... Howdy, trainer! I've got the world's best suggestion, and I hope you like it. I used my noggin to think of the best way to power up our old team. And that would be... to give ourselves a team name. We gotta come up with a cheerful sounding name that anyone will love. Just make sure Takiona has good or better mood before Satsuki's show, otherwise she will switch her career goal. Really? I didn't know that. I'm sure it will come. Satsuki's show is... what? A year to like April-ish? Somewhere around that? I never know exactly when the races take place, except Adi Makinen for obvious reasons. Year to April. Oh, okay. Isn't there a... Don't you get, like, always a mood up event in, like, March? Of year 2 and 3? Something like that? It's been so long, but I know there was a part where you always get the mood up event. It's been so many months, though. I don't remember exactly when that was. I don't got any ideas right now, but I'll let you know as soon as I do. Taiki Shuttle dashes off as quickly as she came. Thanks, Taiki. Oh! Oh! Your tree hasn't moved up in April. If you have enough fans. I always have enough fans. I'll take the speed and skill points. If there is a really bad training, I will recreate, because this is sad. Could do it. Could do this. Because you get the training up thing as well as the training itself. I mean, this is not awful, but... Oh! I got the karaoke event! Awesome. So there's three recreation events you can get. The karaoke event does a +2 mood up, so I went from bad to normal to good. The other two give +1, but they give energy as well. And one of them can cure a negative status, but this one just +2. Normally you're not happy to get this, but in this specific case I'm super happy. We've been gathering members and the team is really starting to take shape. One day, the trainer! I received a message from the great Shirauki, whoever that is. I was told to pray for our team's peace and prosperity. In other words, we should put up a calligraphy piece with a motivational message. After making her sudden declaration, Machikane Fukukitaru dashes out of my office just as suddenly. These suggestions are all not working. It's my first time seeing these events, and this is hilarious. If I pick number 2 here, I might get the 15 speed. The mile corners will be useless. I'll take the top one. I'll guarantee myself something good instead of... Yeah. Okay, here I get 2 card trainings plus 2 training up thingies. Yeah, I get a +2 guts bonus, like I care about guts. Pace Chaser straightaways! Cool. I think I want the stamina here. Like, I don't want stamina specifically, but I need to work on these friendship meters. Especially Riku's. When I noticed your light on, I didn't want to believe you'd still be awake, yet here we are. You're looking awfully pale. Have you been getting enough rest? Riko Kashimoto, an executive member of the URA currently employed by Tracing Academy, is suddenly standing beside me. I've been a little busy lately. Oh, what would the students think if you, a trainer, were to collapse from exhaustion? You should be more mindful of your position. Her warning is harsh, but I can't help noticing she must have also just finished a rough day of work. Well, I suppose I'm in no position to scold others for working late today. Come, we should go now. We head out of the office while sharing some notes and information with each other. Eureka, I got an idea this could be useful for Agnes Seconds training. Hey, mood up! Perfect. And there's the 13 stamina, 13 guts. Excellent. Hello there! Hello there, trainer. Your team has been working so hard. It's nothing special, but please accept this small gift from me. The team is delighted by the thoughtful gift and our bonds grow deeper. Team power up. So as your stats increase and as your other team members improve as well, you get a rank up and you get stuff from it. Stats and stuff. And with 10 skill points. Like, I don't mind getting 25 guts, but I'll take the 10 wit. Yeah. Okay, that's 2 trainings. Ugh, these trainings suck. Could do power. Ah, poor Mayano Top Gun. Oh, poor me. Okay, I'll rest. Before I get another Rico event. I hate my life. I happened to pass by the arcade one day when... I spot someone I don't expect absorbed in a dancing game. Her expression is one of total focus as she moves, but her rhythm is abysmal. I can't do it. I'm so taken aback that I fail to look away in time. We make eye contact. Oh no, not the eye contact. Before you say anything, let me speak. I pride myself on being able to do most tasks better than the average person. However, there's one thing I find myself inept at. Physical activity. Hey, that makes 2 of us. Except I suck at just about everything else too. I'm decent at video games, I guess. I finish last in marathons. I've never caught a ball in my life. I have. And I even had to take the vaulting box test multiple times in gym class. I don't know what that is. Straight A's in every other subject, but my PE grades were dismal. Even now, I become exhausted after a day out. I had no idea. As a trainer, though, it's vital that my physical health be at a respectable level. The other day, I was asked to do some dance coaching, but I can't dance and my schedule makes it impossible for me to take any classes to prepare. With a dignified poise, she gestures to the screen currently displaying a grand combo score of 0. So I've been using this machine in my spare time to practice. Well, if you haven't gotten more than 0 after doing this multiple times, maybe this isn't the thing for you. It's like you have to be talented to mess up that bad. No offense. Unfortunately, it's much more difficult than I expected. Maybe I should buy some more reference books. Oh, but my bookshelves are already overflowing. Perhaps I'm just not built for dancing. There must be another way to get better. It's a real shock to see someone as capable as her struggling this much. There must be some advice I can give to help. Alright, so... option number 3 is a big no. The big reason that you pick the Riko Kashimoto card is for her recreation events, so I was using Tezuna before. Now her events are really good, they give a ton of stamina. And guts, if I remember correctly. And energy! And option 2 unlocks it. And 20 guts. Now option 1 you can get some amazing stuff. But if it fails, well, you cry. So you're gonna guarantee it by picking option 2. Persistence is key. Just keep at it. You're right. I can't hope to gain anything without investing the effort. This is no time for self-pity. I need to focus on improving and nothing else. Interesting. If I lift my right foot when I jump, then I should try that. So that's what I need to do. Right, left, spin. Okay. Her hard work pays off and she appears to slowly get the hang of it. A few hours later...
Yes.
Alright. Congratulations! Yeah. Oh, thank you, and sorry for making a scene. I made quite a lot of progress, if I say so myself. I'm glad I kept at it. I appreciate all your encouraging words. Allow me to buy you a drink as thanks. We go to a local... That's a lengthy event. We go to a local bar where she treats me to a drink. Then, on our way out... Oh, while we may be trainers, I'm of the belief that we should be able to dance to our racers' debut songs at the very least. Perhaps we could incorporate dance lessons into the trainer workshops. Okay. There was very little left, as it turns out. Okay. Back to training. Okay, looks like a stamina. Yeah. So it's only one of my cards that trains, but then I have the plus stats on all three of these racers as well, which makes them closer to Spirit Bursting, and Spirit Bursting is good. Alright, so Agnes Takeo has no speed whatsoever. Alright, it is her debut and she will crush this. Of course she will. There is only one other pace chaser and no front runner. The Tetra Biblos, Two-Door Garden, Ribbon Trinity, Puka Puka, West Side, Chattering Cheek, Petite Folklore, and Work Faithful. She will crush these randos, no problem. But the late start is just to be more, to work harder during the race. Okay, for a pace chaser who is competing with only another pace chaser, she sure is way back with that late start. But that's okay. I have no skill right now, so it's not like it's skills that's gonna bring me up, but that's okay. Approaching the 1200 meters, well, we have reached it rather. I don't have much to say here. A lot of the time I have a lot to say during races, but not this time. Okay, we're in the final corner. Game, stop freezing, please. Oh, it froze because she was doing her unique skill. Okay, I swear, if you lose the friggin' first race, debut race, I'm dumping you right now. I'm ready to dump you, Agnes Takeo. So you'd better accelerate and accelerate faster. Oh yeah, she is catching up. She is catching up. Whoa! But on the outside, that blonde Uma is fast, but not fast enough. Agnes? You scared me here. Work faithful. She was catching up so hard. That finish ended up being surprisingly tight because of that late start. She was trailing way back. Okay, back to training. Back to training Agnes Tachyon and the team. Yeah. The speed training. One day during training, I sensed someone staring at me. I turned to check, only to find an unfamiliar woman is watching our session intently. I figured that she's just a fan or spectator and tried to shrug it off. Hello there? But she stays there standing around, even after the training's over. Was she waiting for me? Excuse me, can I help you with something? Oh, apologies, did I disturb your training session? No, we were just wrapping up. And that's a relief. I was actually hoping to borrow you for a couple questions, if you have a minute. My name is Etsuko Otonashi. I'm a reporter from Twinkle Monthly. We have met. Not in this timeline, though. I was in awe watching you and your trainee practice. I'd love to write a story about you two and your activities to show my support, if that's okay with you, of course. She seems like a polite person, and she sounds sincere, not to mention a well-written article would bring Agnes Tachyon many fans. Oh, we'd love that. Thank you so much. Then let's get right to it. What criteria do you consider when developing your training regimen? I put a lot of thought into what my trainee's goals are and how I can help her reach them. I see. So in short, your role as a trainer is... Oh god. To help my trainee achieve her dreams. That's just... That's simply amazing! It appears that you're ready to do anything to help your trainee attain her dreams, training wherever and whenever she asks, taking her on a hot spring tours to recover from races, venturing to remote mountain streams just to fetch her a cup of water. I don't remember saying that. Ah, what devotion! I'm so moved! I promise my article will instill a fiery passion in all who read it. And just like that, I think I got in the good books of a very inspired ally. I guess this is a different event from the first time she showed up. I don't remember exactly how it went. Oh, she'll need more fans before she can participate in the Yayoi show. I have to do a race at some point. Oh, easy guts training. 3 support cards, 1 hint, 1 thingy ting ting up. Oh, El Condor Pasa event. I hear some voices as I happen to pass by the outdoor stage. Huh? What's all the hubbub? Hi everybody! I know nothing about Seeking the Pearl, but she looks cool. I always thought she looks cool. Who's the thrill-seeking pearl of the world? Here in all her glittery glory? Why, it's me, Seeking the Pearl. I don't like her anymore. Huh, Pearl? Thanks for coming to see me today, everyone. Everyone? Oh, is she practicing for a concert? Goodness, talk about a tough crowd. Why so shy? You, yes, you over there. What's with the pale face? Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I need to drink water again. Oh my, you had a little fight with your friend? That's a doozy. But don't you fret, I'll whittle those worries of yours into nothing. With a world-class performance that'll blow your mind, a gift from me to you. A world-class? Ready or not, here I come. Oh, so dangerous. What the heck is she doing? Oh, okay. Oh, what's happening? I don't know. I'm so happy and lucky and dangerous. Oh yeah, or something. I don't know. Wow, Pearl's getting into the groove. Wait, huh? Happy, lucky, dangerous. I guess it's one of her songs. When I think of happy, lucky, I just think about the opening song of Higurashi no Natsuko Roni, one of the extra series. There was the opening song that went like happy, lucky, Dutchy, yes, yes, yes. Anyway. Apologies for being this beautiful. Apologies for being this great. I don't like her anymore. Don't you worry, not a problem. You're the best. You're so wonderful. Okay, crowd. Wait, imaginary crowd. But it's all in her head? The crowd? Oh my god. Imagine you're in front of her and you know her. You know her. You chill with her. I guess you're forced to be with her or something. And then she starts acting that way in public and you're like, I don't know her. Weirdo. Oh, what the heck? I think I'm hearing things. No way. A crowd is appearing before my very eyes. Okay, it's not just in her head. She's just that good. Finally, let's hear it. Who's the most beautiful pearl of the world? Seeking the pearl. Woo. Such passion! That was amazing! So this is what a world-class performance looks like. Oh my, were you watching? Could it be you too exude world-class potential? Oh, Pearl! Not quite. I'm not world-class. I am the world! And the world is me! I was not expecting that. That's pretty cool, I gotta say, El Condorpaso. Oh, that has a nice ring to it. Good luck with that! Wow, she's so confident! Pearl is really something. I don't think I'm anywhere close to her. No, I gotta keep moving forward. Victory or bust. Let's go. Okay, I'll come up. I think I've just witnessed something incredible. That was incredible. 10 power, 10 guts. Yay. Okay. I guess I will recreate alongside Rico. One day, I decided to wander around the offices and get to know my fellow trainers a bit better. You must understand that songs are not merely words timed to music. Wait, does she get... Does she give a lot of energy? I trained with her thinking she gives a lot of energy, but I was thinking of Tezuna here. I don't remember if Eriko gives a ton of energy, so I'm gonna look it up. Like from her recreation events, I'm gonna look it up. And it's been a while. Back then I used her in the Unity Cup, but let's see, Eriko, Kashimoto, dates. Okay, Sing from the Heart. It gives a ton of energy and mood and stamina. The next one gives energy and mood and stamina and guts, and then the next one gives energy and mood and stamina and guts, and then the next one gives energy and mood and speed and stamina and power, and the next one gives energy. Okay, they all give energy, but they don't necessarily give as much as Tezuna. No, it's comparable. Let's see, they all give mood up. Yeah, they all give mood up. Cool. And most of them give stamina, which is great. Yeah, no, they all give stamina. Alright, good. You must understand that songs are not merely words timed to music. There is meaning to both the lyrics and the music. While your voice... As far as I'm concerned, and I say this as someone whose first language is not English, so when I grew up and listening to music on the radio, because I'm old, so it was on the radio back then, like the words meant literally nothing to me. All that mattered was the singer's voice, and the music, not the words. I didn't care about the words. And as I grew older, and I understood English better, like now I'm mostly bilingual. Sometimes I struggle to think of a word and whatnot, but I'm mostly bilingual. I still don't care about lyrics that much. Now, if the lyrics are good, that makes it better, but the song could be about literally anything. If the interpretation itself is really good and the music is really good, then the words could be your grocery list for all I care. But I say that because I grew up in that specific way and that's how it came to me. But for most people, their lyrics matter. But every time I heard a song that's the music is practically complete, and the music is very background-ish, and it's all about the lyrics themselves. I'm like, that never works for me. It's just not for me. And there were a lot of songs like that. Well, back then. Nowadays, I don't know. I presume less. Anyway, there is meaning to both the lyrics and the music. While your voice is consistent, my song lacks feeling. Is that it? So this is a new character that appears in this career, Little Cocon, and there's another new one as well, Bitter Glace. And those two new characters are in the URA finale at the end, kind of like Happy Meek back in the URA finale career. Who is still there. So now you have even more strong rivals in the final race. But this time they're just about as involved as Happy Meek was. Anyway, my song lacks feeling. Is that it? My songs lack feeling. Is that it? Goodness, look at the time. We'll continue this tomorrow. I'll think of a solution. Try to gain a deeper understanding of the lyrics in the meantime. Alright, see you tomorrow. I know nothing about them in terms of personality though. Sorry to keep you waiting. I saw you there, but I had to wrap things up with my runner first. Of course, runners should always take priority. Yes, I'm glad you're of the same opinion. I mean, yeah, we are trainers. Our entire purpose is them. So of course they take priority. There's no question. My trainee is my purpose as a trainer. So, what can I help you with? Would you like to grab a bite to eat together? I don't see why not. Let's go. I wasn't expecting to eat at a karaoke establishment, but I think I understand why. You brought me here because of my conversation with Little Cocon earlier. Okay, I need to practice because it's my first time saying that aloud with my voice. Okay, Little Cocon. Sounds about right. I figured the best approach to solve a song-related issue is by singing. Absolutely. While it's impossible for me to run like one of them, I should be capable of singing. Of course, I'll need an objective observer to judge my performance. I hope you don't mind. I wish I could hear the performance, because it's probably awful and that sounds hilarious. Oh, you are incredible! That's kind, but I feel I wasn't sustaining the notes long enough. It seems I still need practice. One should not rely solely on data when coming up with a solution to a problem. What Little Cocon requires in her singing is more emotion. Practicing is the best way for her to learn this. Now then, one more try. I believe I held my notes well that time. Your singing was breathtaking. So you say, but now I am the one whose singing lacks emotional depth. I mean, have you heard me sing? Oh, I'm sure you're a diva by comparison. It's one thing to give instructions, but it's another to execute them well. I've still got a long ways to go. Little Cocon is awkward when it comes to her feelings and has trouble expressing herself. That's why I must learn to sing with my heart and serve as an example for her. I need to show her that music has the power to invoke emotions in others. Honestly, that's true though. Well, personally, I would have used the word evoke, but whatever. I'm that kind of person that, like, I will hear a song. Like, if the song is upbeat, doesn't matter how I was feeling at that point. During the song, I'm getting upbeat. But if there's a really sad song that I think is really good, it will reach me and suddenly I'll be really depressed out of nowhere. It does that to me. But it's not about the words. I already expressed that. Please, I already went through 2 bottles of water in less than 2 hours. Oh my god. Okay. Are you prepared? I expect you to accompany me until I can sing well enough to do so. As her gentle yet powerful voice rises and falls, I can tell from her song just how much she cares about her racers. You're kind of an idea this could be useful for next against training. Boy, I'm 32 energy, 13 stamina. Nice. One day, on the way to training, I hear Haru Urara singing to herself. Let's go, you can do it, Urara. Yeah, that's my singing, okay. It was bad on purpose, but that's not the point. Run fast, you can win this, Urara. What are you singing? Oh, hello, trainer. It's a cheer song I thought up for our team. Is the word Urara part of the song? Did you know baseball teams sing cheer songs to get pumped up? I heard about that. Well, in Japan, not anyway. I found that out yesterday from a comic I was reading. Haru Urara puffs out her chest with pride. I'm curious to see what she comes up with so far. May I hear the song? Sure, I'm only half done though. Let's go, you can do it, Urara. Run fast, you can win this, Urara. You... Look, I want to encourage you, I promise, but I don't know about that. Oh, is that it? Yeah, oh, but I can come up with more. Let's see. Let's go, sprint as quick as a cheetah. Run fast, dash away like a bunny. Stomp, stomp goes the elephant. Roar, roar goes the bear. She's so cheerful. I haven't even done her story yet. I was thinking of doing her story for the stream today, but where's this coming from? Ribbit, ribbit goes the frog. Flap, flap goes the butterfly. I mean, she can't go on for hours if that's the pattern. Now let's dance all together. Let's have fun all together. Why is dancing involved now? La la la, la di da, bam bam, crash. Twinkle twinkle spark. Okay, I can understand the twinkle twinkle spark. It's all like the sound of like a star shining and whatnot. But bam bam crash? I don't think we want that. Thank you for listening. Oh, it's over. That was super fun. Right, time to teach everyone the words. Oh no. Hold on, how did it go again? You should note it down. Oopsie, I totally forgot. Oh my god. I look forward to her career. Like my cheeks are hurting because I'm smiling. God damn it, Haru. Afterwards, it becomes a thing with the whole team to improvise cheer songs on the spot, and Agnes Tachyon gets really into it too. What? Her, of all people? Okay. Oh, good training. Oh, there's even Etsuko Tonashi over here, so... The bonus! Like, +2 power. Awesome! Oh, straight away that! That's a good power training. We'll do power. Especially Maya no Top Gun needs that friend, like that friendship bar. She needs it so bad. Just gain more, come on. But mood down. Not the coffee. What was this? Oh, this is the worst. How could I have made this mistake? One of your experiments failed? No, that isn't the problem. At the cafeteria, Manhattan Cafe sat next to me, which is fine in itself, but I drank her coffee by mistake. The color and the smell, it was so evidently coffee. How could I have made such a mistake? Ugh, my mouth still tastes bitter. I don't drink coffee. I've always had this very peculiar thing about me where I've never drank coffee and never had interest in coffee, but I enjoy the flavor of coffee in like yogurt, for example. And when I was a kid, there was a chocolate bar that was coffee flavored that I loved. So I like coffee flavored like things, sweet things, but not coffee itself. So I'm weird about that. It's peculiar. Ah, that looks like a solid whip training. Sweet Tosho will max out her thing. Yeah. So the next time I train with Sweet Tosho, she will Spirit Burst. I took the opportunity to observe your training methods today. Good work. Your cooldown in particular is something I'd like to incorporate into my own repertoire. Which means I'll need to rework my current training regimen. You'll excuse me, I have business to attend to. Thanks for the 4 stamina, I guess. Three days remain until Operation Oversight is implemented. Nutritional penalty drinks? What's that? It says, under Operation Oversight, all students are required to record the nutritional content of everything they eat each day. If a student consumes too much or too little, all their meals of the following day will be replaced with penalty drinks, a beverage that is incredibly bitter but nutritionally dense. No! Wait, we have to take a quiz in each class every day after Operation Oversight starts? And if you flunk them, you have to take extra classes on the weekend? Oh, but the stars are unaligned right now. Wait, in times like these, I should go recharge my powers at my secret sacred site. Oh, but wait. Now we have to fill out permission slips to go out, and I'll have to specify where I'm going for my safety. No! I can't shout, it's the middle of the night. Well, it's like 5:43 a.m. It's not really the middle anymore, but... This doesn't make any dang sense. Now school's all sad and depressing. I prefer it when we were happy and free to do whatever we wanted. The other students nod their assent at Taiki Shuttle's impassioned outburst. There's nothing for it. Let's go and have a little word with Miss Kashimoto. I happen to be passing by the director's office when I see Taiki Shuttle with a group of students, all arguing with Miss Kashimoto. We, the students, are against Operation Oversight. How many times must I repeat myself? I will not change my decision. But I hate seeing everyone at school so down in the dumps. Things were way better back when we could all have ice cream for a midnight snack and enjoy tasty foods without worrying about nothing. You probably shouldn't have given examples, because now she knows those specific things. And having quizzes every day is just too much. It's worse than torture. Reminds me of school. Worse than torture. You students are so persistent, coming to bother me every day. Do you have any idea how many of you have come to complain to me today? Well, take the hint. And it's always the same indulgent requests to respect your independence or reinstate the Unity Cup. How tiresome. That said, I can hardly expect the new system to yield results while this dogged resistance continues. As such, students, I propose a small wager with you. The challenge Ms. Kashimoto suggests sends shockwaves throughout the student body. To defeat a team trained by Ms. Kashimoto in the Unity Cup, I shall put my decision to ban the Unity Cup on hold for now. Furthermore, I shall refrain from enforcing Operation Oversight until the Unity Cup is over. Strive to defeat Team Zenith, a team I will be assembling and personally training with my methods in the Unity Cup. If you succeed in this task, I will call off Operation Oversight. If you fail, however, then I shall proceed with the implementation of my new system accordingly. These are quite generous terms, don't you agree? All you need to do is win, thereby proving that your methods truly are superior to mine. But if the students can't defeat Miss Kashimoto's team, she will have proven that her methods were right all along. Oh, that's gonna be bad, because it's really hard. This must be her way of silencing any arguments against her iron-fisted management once and for all. I suppose so. The Umamusume Miss Kashimoto selects after making her announcement are truly elite runners. One of them is Bitter Glace, a fiendishly strong Umamusume who loves competition. She often talks about the importance of being gutsy. The E is pronounced. I know because I've seen how her name is pronounced in Japanese. I've seen the katakana. It's Bitter Glace. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. Bitter Glass sounds better, I gotta admit. Alright, that's a good wait. Time to go! Guts, glory, and gumption! I don't even know that word. What's with her? How is she able to sprint while dragging that massive tire behind her? Also among their number is Little Kokon, a cynical Umamusume whose lung capacity is truly unparalleled. Wait, I've heard of her before. Don't worry about her. Your break is over in 5 minutes, so hurry to the pool. Yes, ma'am. With these two standout athletes at its forefront, Miss Kashimoto puts together a team of exceptional racers who agree with her totalitarian management methods. In the brief period since Director Akikawa announced her temporary leave of absence, Tracen Academy has already descended into chaos. Everything is such a mess. I got in touch with Director Akikawa, but it seems she's too busy to return for the time being. There's one other thing though. She also said that it's too early to consider this a crisis. Did she really? Director Akikawa knows the Academy better than anyone, so she can probably see things others can't. If she doesn't think things are dire, then let's just do what we can do here on our own. Alright. Whatever the circumstances, Miss Kashimoto's methods are far too overbearing. I can't simply sit back and watch as she snatches away all the freedoms the students have enjoyed. Also, this song's really good. This stays between us and is strictly off the record, but please win this, trainer. I agree that some oversight is necessary for the students. It would be irresponsible if they incurred injuries or illness due to the lack of supervision. But I cannot in good conscience approve of Miss Kashimoto's overly restrictive and repressive methods. I much prefer seeing Tracen Academy filled with beaming faces than tension. Desuna smiles at me, and I give her an encouraging nod in response. First things first, I need to assemble a team. Then we'll have to work together to defeat Team Zenith. Hey, Muda. Congratulations on assembling a team! To start you off, I've prepared a club room for you all. Unfortunately, I only managed to secure the basic necessities. There isn't even enough training equipment in there yet. But as you increase your ranking by securing victories in the Unity Cup, I'm sure we can find some funds to improve it. And those upgrades will in turn help your team to train harder and more efficiently. I'm sure of it. You'll have to work diligently in the Unity Cup for your team's sake. So, best of luck. Thank you. Alright then, let's get you signed up for the Unity Cup straight away. Here's the registration paperwork. Please fill it out and submit it when you can. I'll be rooting for your success. There's a blank space on the on the form to write our team name. Perhaps Team Carrot would be a good choice. Yeah, that's the default name. Let's name our team Team Carrot. But if you're using one of the characters that Wirax mentioned earlier, you can get other options, and it doesn't practically affect anything exactly, but at the later on there's a different skill you can get based on which name you picked. And there's also an associated title to each team name. I remember that. So anyway, Team Carrot, the default. I fill in our name on the form as Team Carrot. That makes it official. I'm ready to work with my team and show everyone what we can do. Okay, so there's gonna be the Unity Cup in December of the first year, and then June, December. And in year 3, December, if you beat Riko Kashimoto's team, you're happy. I don't know where the story goes, but beating the team gives you like a lot of stats and whatnot, like things. But first we must climb the ranks. I like watching Machikane Fukukitaru in the background training. Like a bunch of jump with jumping jacks along the way. I think that's cool. Personally, I don't do that kind of training because I'm in my room. It's like jumping around is like, okay, I don't have much space to work with. So when I do any sort of quote-unquote training or exercise or working out, quote-unquote, it's not very mobile like that. There's no jumping involved because I can't really do that here. Also, I'm not good at jumping. Like I'm old, so my knees are not very good. Is that a good excuse? Anyway. Okay, so when you get a training with someone whose ball is maxed out, and then you train again with her when they have their, this icon here, you get a Spirit Burst, which gives a lot more stats. As you can see the bonus here. She'll give an extra 15 power and an extra 7 stamina. You also get a skill, which is nice. But I will not train her here. Oh, look at that. It's a triple. And there's 2 of my own characters. Now it can fail, 13%. I will do the training and cross my fingers. Don't freeze at the moment, like, okay, thank God. Oh, okay. Ooh, I was scared. Is there any good race here? No, there isn't. Okay, I will rest. Unless... Yeah, I will rest. We need that. Okay. I feel superb. Yesterday's experiment was a great success. I'm sure to achieve exceptional results now. Huh. Well, let's see about that. That looks like exceptional results indeed. Any other options? Oh, these 2 are so far behind, especially Maya no Top Gun. So I should do Wit. Even though this is good. Plus, it will help you win the first match up. Because, you know, when you train with them, they gain stats. So, you know, it helps them win their own part. Because, you know, my Agnes Tachyon will be in Midian. But there's 5 races. So everybody that you train matters. At least one person per position matters. So these stats are really good. But these two are so far behind, I need to work on them. Oh. Alright, stamina. Let's go, Tonashi is there as well. All stats of participating team members went up. Yeah, their stats go up. Steadfast and... Hello, trainer. The Unity Cup. The Unity Cup is almost here. Make sure to get your training in so you're prepared for it. Hello, trainer. You've been really giving it your all, haven't you? The Academy has decided to reward you and your team for your hard work. We've upgraded your training facilities so you can train more efficiently. Keep up the wonderful work. Stamina level 2. So upgrading the facilities still works in the same way. Okay, here I would limit break. Taiki shuttle, but also I trained these two, so that's good. So once again, quick reminder, if they show up like this, but there's not the little icon, it doesn't matter. It's like getting nothing. Like it really doesn't help. So here, Machikane Fukukitaru, that's the one at the bottom. She doesn't matter here, but Taiki Shuttle matters, and of course my two, like Ediko Kashimoto and Tosun Jordan, of course those matter, as normal. And I gain a new skill, up tempo. I mean, hints for it. Hello there, trainer. Your team has been working so hard. It's nothing special, but I brought a little present for you all. I've also upgraded your club room. I hope the improved conditions will help with your training. Good luck! The team is delighted by the thoughtful gift and the club room upgrade, and our bonds grow deeper. Yeah, so as your other characters, as your team's stats grow, and the spirit bursts as well and everything, your team power goes up. And you get stats from that, So getting a lot of trainings with them and spirit bursting really matters. Okay, it's just +2 here, but you know. Speed or stamina? Speed. Oh! Hey! Several went up to level 2. Oh! That's beautiful. This is beautiful. I will need to do a race soon though. But with trainings like that, I kind of have to do it. After training, Agnes Tachyon talks with the Elkonor Pass side. Seems like Agnes Tachyon has gained something. Sunny days. Sure, it's okay. Oh, I feel superb. Yesterday's experience was a grand success. I'm sure to achieve exceptional results now. I've seen that before. Oh! Okay, okay. Good training. Skill hint. Haru Urara thingy goes up, which, who cares, because she sucks. no offense, but like she has a B, and she's the only dirt racer right now. Let's go Tonashi. But I kind of want to do the hopeful stakes. The G1s matter, but like, look at this. And I need the Mayano Top Gun, like, thing, right? Oh man, I feel like I should prioritize the good races, like the really good ones. But would she even win with that crappy speed? Yeah, her speed is, I could try, I guess. Such a good training, but such a good race. Okay, but what if she doesn't win? Huh? What if she doesn't win? Imagine if she doesn't win! Let's check the skills. Maybe there's a good skill. Anchors away. It's funny. Oh, straight away, Adapt is fully discounted. I'm taking that. Up tempo, steadfast, Hawkeye, these things. I'll just take straight away Adapt. I mean, if it's fully discounted, it's hard to say no. The skill hint, which probably doesn't matter, I don't know. To be fair, it's the only, like, team thing that goes up. But the stats are okay. I gain some more from Etsuko Tonashi, and my other Top Gun really needs that. I'll do the race. I'm a little worried. For some reason, I don't expect to win. I hope I win. He is the #1 favorite, but it's not triple double circles though. Okay, there is no front runner, but 8 pace chasers. I mean 7 plus her, because it was written 7, but it's always the opponents. So her alongside the 7. So we are 8 pace chasers here. Alright, it's the hopeful stakes. I haven't eaten steak in a long time because I'm not really a meat kind of person. Like I eat meat like a little bit rarely, but it's not a lot. And steak is not really my jam. Combining popularity and ability, Tosin Jordan is the 3rd favorite. She might not be satisfied with this rating, but the 2nd favorite is Admire Vega, carrying the hopes of all the fans crowding the stands. The favorite is Agnes Takio. Okay, no late start. Good. Good. Right now she is leading the Pace Chaser pack. How many Pace Chasers was that? Like 7? So we are 8. Okay, there's all the Pace Chasers. And she is leading them. Which is great. Okay, I see Tosin Jordan right there in 2nd place. Everybody else is randos. So Tosin Jordan is really the only opponent here. Now further back I do see Gold Chip. I see Winning Ticket. And I see, what's her face? Forget her name. I mean, look at her. She's playing the front runner today. No one can catch up. What a lead! What a distance! Now her speed is lacking, so they will grow closer and closer. But they don't have enough time to accelerate. They cannot catch up to her. It's not even close. Meanwhile, Winning Ticket is accelerating like mad. Wait, Gold Ship? I didn't even see Gold Ship. She was so far at some point. But she came and stole the second from winning ticket. Yeah. Well played, Agnes Tachyon. You crushed it. That was beautiful to see. Excellent. Nice. Oh, I should have watched the concert because I need to go to the bathroom. In other words, I would not be watching. After much anticipation, the first round of the Unity Cup pre-season has arrived. I'm a little bit nervous, but there's no need to worry, y'all. Our goal is to take down Team Zenith with a bang, so we can't go messing up at the first hurdle, got it? Let's work together and have a race full of smiles. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so here's the way it works. Oh, thanks, Ken. Ready your team and take on races in the Unity Cup. Form your team and shoot to win the Unity Cup. Races are held for each division, and the team with the most wins out of the 5 races will be crowned the winners. Team ranking increases with each victory. The higher your opponent's ranking, the bigger the increase. Alright, so it auto-selects, but you can assemble them manually. Now, as long as Agnes Tachyon is in medium, it's fine. So we have Taiki Shuttle with the D, so she has more stats. That's because of the Spirit Burst. And Sweep Tosho here, she has the D. And then El Condor Pasa has the E. Now, Agnes Tachyon will be fine here in medium, but everybody else has an F. Now, Haru Urara never wins. She literally never wins. I mean, she starts with a B in mile and her B stays there. And the fact that I didn't train with her, yeah, she literally cannot win. But generally speaking, in the first Unity Cup like this, the opponent's dirt racer doesn't win either, so it's considered a draw. No matter which of the two comes ahead of the other, you need to win the race. So if you don't win the race, it's a draw either way. Like, one could be second, the other could be literally last. It's considered a draw. So, yeah. Now, thankfully, we do get more dirt racers that join later. So sprint, mile, and medium are looking good, but long is not looking good, and dirt is just not happening. But that's okay. Alright, Unity Cup. So there's 5 races. You can only watch the race of your runner of choice. Okay, so you can face... there's 3 teams that the game presents to you. And you can face any of them. Now, if you face a higher ranked team, you will gain a little bit more. But it's okay to face like the second team, for example. And the characters represented are like the ace or aces. So there's 5 races, so obviously it goes without saying that there's a lot of generics in there. Those are the main like aces. Yeah, ace is the right word. Let's see, how does it look in uphill uphill battle? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Sprint and mile are looking extremely good because both of these runners have a D because of their Spirit Burst, so like they're really ahead here. And Agnes Tachyon needs to win the medium. The long is not looking good. Dirt is not happening, but I do expect a draw in dirt. Which is not a loss. It's better than a loss. Alright, let's try it. Now, normally you want to go for something that you are guaranteed. So if I pick the middle one, for example, this is like much better, right? But I'll go with this. So Silent Suzuka, Special Week, and generics. I'll try it. And if I fail, oh well. Alright, the first Unity Cup. So there's 5 races. And you can only watch your like trainer, your trainees race. Unfortunately, you cannot watch the other ones. They are just automatically calculated. So I will watch the main race. The others are like whatever. The others we'll see. So Agnes Tachyon is the number 3 favorite. Opponent Silent Suzuka is the favorite. Okay, Vodka, she's with me. She's in my team. She's in Team Carrot, you can see it under her name. Number 4 favorite. And Tosin Jordan, who is also with me. But unfortunately, my 2 teammates have really bad stats because I haven't really trained them. Because they never showed up, I never trained with them, I don't know. It hasn't happened. So, it's only really my very own Agnes Tachyon that can win for me. Now this is a rando, but it is still their ace, number 2 favorite. Well, second ace, right? Because their number 1 favorite was Silent Suzuka. But like even generics can be pretty strong here. With the great mood to boot. Silent Suzuka, normal mood. Okay, that helps. Alright, enough checking that stuff. Let's go into it. So I really want Agnes Tachyon to win that. Because then we have like 3 quote-unquote guaranteed wins. But if I don't win this, then it's looking scary. Because I have 2 wins that are essentially guaranteed. But then, if I lose this... it's not gonna be 3 losses though. Generally speaking, the dirt is like a draw in the first Unity Cup. If it's just Hadou versus whatever they have.
アグネスタキオン現在3番人気注目株のウマ娘だ私が一番期待しているウマ娘気合い入れてほしいですね各ウマ娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました
Okay. So I will see the skills of my teammates as well. So I saw the skill from Tosin Jordan. The skills that they have is their skill because the characters here are based on the cards, so it's the skill that the card has. Anyway, Agnes Tachyon here in 3rd place. We do have Silent Suzuka in the lead, which is the norm, really. She's a frontrunner after all. In 2nd place is Rendo. We don't worry about her. As long as Agnes Tachyon can keep her 3rd place, we're good. Meanwhile, Vodka and Tosin Jordan are way in the back. Now, it is not literally impossible for one of them to win or like to catch up and be competition or something. And of course, like sometimes it's a different teammate of mine that wins. Like it can happen. Like of course, every person matters in the team. potentially matters anyway. Anyway, Agnes Tachyon is definitely a clear second, but is she catching up? She is catching up because her power is good. She is coming closer. And Vodka with the slick surge that gives her a lot of acceleration, but like, who cares about her? She's so far back. Agnes Tachyon! Agnes Tachyon, come on! Go around her! Go around her! You're not catching, you're not, no! No! Oh. Second place. I feared that too. If you're not first, you're last. Alright, so I lost that. Let's see how the teammates did. 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. I told you. I told you the dirt one with Haru. Yeah, it's a draw. It's a draw every time. So it's a tie. 2 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. A draw is not as good as winning, obviously. But it's not like so bad that you don't reach the end of the... Man, we tied. It sucks that we didn't win. But our teamwork was awesome out there. We'll win the next race without a doubt. Turns out the team ace, that means Agnes Tachyon, didn't win, but some of the team picked up the slack. The 2 that Spirit Bursted. So that's why Spirit Bursting is important. You need to do it, get all the stats and everything. You do want to train them a lot. And then you start winning these and it's good. A tie is funny. Okay. After the race, new members join. We get more people. One day, upon arriving at my office, I discover a request from someone looking to join our team. Apparently, she watched our races the other day and was inspired to join us. That looks like Agnes Digital, Sakura Bakshino, and... Who the heck is that? Agnes Digital, Sakura Bakshino. Oh, Inari1. Okay, yeah, she's one of those new characters that showed up during the time that I wasn't playing anymore. I don't know her at all. But anyway, yeah, 3 new characters. I'll take the energy. Let's celebrate with some mochi. Yummy. Mochi is good. Good morning, trainer, the letter H. I figured you would be here as you weren't in your room. Something wrong? Have you made your first shrine visit for the new year? If not, would you like to join me? I know it's a little late for a first visit, but it's far better than not going at all. It's a trainer's job to pray for the safety of their racers. I must do everything I can to avoid having regrets later. Regrets? Yes, like when you wish you'd done something differently. Ugh, relatable. Or that something had turned out another way. Man, my biggest regret in my life. Maybe you don't want to know that. Maybe advance the video by like 5 minutes or something. When I was a teenager, it's when I was 14 years old. There's a girl in my class that started crying in the class. I don't really know why. And so like there was a big silence in the classroom. Like everyone was like, it's like nobody wanted to speak up or like talk to her or anything. But like at least I personally felt bad. I wished I could do something positive for her, but as someone that didn't have friends, I was a bit of a class clown, sort of, kind of, and I was just not very enjoyable. Like I never really talked to her or anything, so like I couldn't really do anything. And nobody else did. Now, as far as I can tell, she didn't really have many friends. I couldn't say if she had many friends or any. I have no idea. Because at the time I never really paid attention to her. And then for the rest of the year, I never really forgot that event because I kind of wanted to talk to her and be like, hey, is everything alright? You know, that kind of thing. But as a teenager, I just wasn't approaching people at all because I was always focused on myself. Not in a selfish way, but like in a preservation way, because I was bullied a lot, so I was like wary of everyone all the time. And I was always afraid that other people had no interest in me, like those that didn't make fun of me. And so I never spoke to her about any of that, and I didn't really look at her or pay attention to her after that either, although it stayed in my head, because I wish I had done something. Now, if the story ended here, I would not remember this at this point in my life, because that was a long time ago. However, during the same year, I stopped going to school. During the last 2 or 3 months, I was going to school like 2 or 3 days a week. I was not really going anymore. And then when it came the end of the year, tests, the super important tests right at the end, I didn't go at all. Because, I was bullied all the time. I didn't have friends. It was pure torture. I couldn't, so I just didn't go. And I was expelled. Big surprise, right? And eventually, they sent me in a different place. Not a different school. They sent me in a different place altogether. How to explain this? It was like a social group for teenagers with difficulties, but not like violent teenagers, just teenagers with social difficulties. And it was a social group, and I kind of enjoyed it there. I don't know how you say that in English, because it was not academic, it was pure social. So we didn't do academic stuff. Now there was a little bit of physical education things. Sometimes we would go out and go to the park and do stuff, or just play sports in some place. But for the most part, it was very social. There was a lounge, and we spent a lot of time there. And then the people that were there, the word in English escapes me. The workers. It's not the word I'm looking for, because they were professionals in for social stuff. Anyway, the people that worked there, that were with us, we would do a lot of activities, and it was cool. It was actually enjoyable, because I didn't feel completely out of place, because the other teenagers that were there were, for the most part, kind of similar to me, at least in some ways. But then people kind of came and went. Some people were there a year plus. Some people stayed there 2 months. Didn't matter. It was about how long it takes for them to be ready to go back to a proper school. And so they would work with us for that, as well as the social stuff. So anyway, one day that girl from my class from the previous year was there. And I was completely flabbergasted, because in my head it made no sense, because I sucked. Everything about me was terrible. So what in the hell happened to her to end up in the same place that someone like me ended up. It made no sense in my head because she was like fine as far as I can remember at school. So what happened to her that she ended up there? I couldn't understand. And that's when I started looking at her, like really. And I was like, I wanted to talk to her so bad. I wanted to understand. I wanted to get to know her. I wanted to know what was going on in her life. But I never did. She didn't last very long. She wasn't there for long. I don't know if she went back to school or if there was another reason that she wasn't there for long. She was there like a month or two. I'm not sure. That part is vague in my memory. But she wasn't there for long. And I never, like, we mildly chatted aside of the actual social activities during, because we did have a lot of free time. And, but nothing like proper, like just super casual. And I really wanted to ask her, I wanted to talk to her, but I didn't do that. And after that, like, you have no idea how much that came back in my head over the years. Like, over the years, I think about this often, and I wish so much that I could go back and, like, do things properly, talk to her. I want to know. I want to do something. And I don't know what happened to her after that. I have no idea. I don't know her name. I know her name. I'm not gonna say it here, but I know her name. I never forgot her name. I mean, I half forgot, but with some work in my brain, I remembered. But yeah, I never found anything about her, like, by looking over the internet and searching, like, our school data and just her name in general, like in places like Facebook and whatnot. I never found anything. And that's killing me. It's still killing me to this day. I'm thinking about this and it's hurtful to me. So, okay, I know it was lengthy. It's like, cool story, bro, but I don't care, you know, that kind of thing. Like, yeah, okay, it was lengthy and whatever, but when Rico said this, it reminded me of this, and it's so true. I must do everything I can to avoid having regrets later. Regrets? Yes, like when you wish you'd done something differently. I wish I'd done something differently so much. Anyway, or that something had turned out another way. I want to prevent any regrettable things from happening as much as possible, both for the sake of my racers and for myself. It's a hard lesson I learned from my past. Oh. Yeah, I guess I learned a lesson from this in a way, but you must have learned something important. Yes, but there is no end to learning. We must always strive to improve for our students. To ensure that everyone who wishes to race can strive toward the future they desire. I won't make the same mistakes again. I see a strong resolve in her gaze as she looks high into the sky above. And that's why I must thank you. For what? Because I was able to learn so much from the honest approach you take with your trainee. Although I do think you venture out too far at times, as a fellow Trayson trainer, I'll be sure to caution you whenever you do go overboard, alright? I'd appreciate it. Well, here's to a... Hey, you two, care to pound some mochi? Right. I forgot I picked getting mochi for energy. Yeah. Huh? Us? Yeah, you two, come on, you can eat what you make. And nothing beats freshly made mochi. I wouldn't know, but I had mochi one time. It's amazing. Because there's a bunch of these companies that's like... It's like a bunch of snacks from Japan. And they put it in a box and they send it to you and it's like super expensive. There's a bunch of different companies that do that. I bought one time. Well, one time for 3 months, so 3 times. And there was mochi in like one time. And it was like one of the tastiest things I've ever had in my life. If you've never had like mochi from Japan, not just mochi, mochi from Japan, like homemade. It's homemade from Japan, not from you. I'm not saying you're not good at cooking, you know what I mean. It is incredible. It was so soft. It was like an explosion of flavor. The explosion was so big that the flavor came out of all my orifices. Okay, it's kind of like less interesting if I put it that way. It came out from my eyes, my ears, my nose, my nostrils. It was like, ah. It's so good. But, well, let's do it. Very well. I suppose it's not often we get an opportunity like this. I wonder if I can ever lift the mallet. I believe in you. Ugh. I help her as she shakily wields the mallet, and we have fun making some mochi together. I get the feeling that our friendship will only continue to grow from here. "20 stamina, 13 guts. Sympathy, ooh. Bad skill, but I'll take the stamina and the guts. Nice event. Ah, so very nice. Oh, well, it helps us and Jordan. Okay, I need that. I'll take the power. Nintendo power. Okay, there's the Yayoi show in 3 turns. Oh, we'll be fine. Oh! 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 Okay, I'm done. 9% fail chance. I'll take the risk. No! I know you shouldn't neglect even a minor injury, but don't you think you're worrying a little too much? I don't think so. Is this part of your duty as a trainer? Well, if you're asking if it hurts or not, I'll tell you it certainly does. It's not so bad that I can't walk. Well, I'll have you carry me home anyway. Can I get the lucky practice perfect? Please? Please? What? If you were really worried about me, you'd at least do that. Oh, now I don't want to walk anymore. I succumbed to her moping and wind up carrying her back to the dorm. No! I'm sorry, Agnes Tachyon. Wondering if I could be of any help to help her research. I scoured the library for Umamusume related books. So that's an event I never got. in the first career run with her, huh? Hey trainer, what are you doing here? Actually, seeing as we're in the library, I suppose you came with the intent to read, but what is it that piqued your interest, I wanted to help with your research. This is to help with my research. How diligent of you. However, what I require most from you is a healthy mind and body suitable for testing. If you want to help, then let's start with some basic bodybuilding. That would be... You're in luck. I just happen to have something I've been dying to test. If the experiment is a success, no matter how out of shape you may be, I can transform you to be fit like an athlete. Let us begin the experiment to obtain your ultimate physique. I can't wait to see the results, trainer. Perhaps pleased by my cooperative attitude, Agnes Tachyon goes about her business in higher spirits than usual. Anyway. So I have a debuff because of the failed training. I have practice poor, has an increased chance of failing training. Oh, look at that! 11%? Oh, we'll be fine. Right? Okay, I mean, you'd better not fail a 9% and an 11% in a row. Like, jeez. And 3 hints for corner adept, that's good. On the chance of the mood -1, I will not take that. I'll take the stamina though. Oh, I wish. Anyway. I will recreate with Riko Kashimoto to get energy back and the mood up. And then I will do the infirmary, but there's going to be the race first. So I'll do the race, I'll do this event for the mood and the energy. You should use it. It's perfect for when you need a break. No, you should use it instead. It'll be great for a change of pace. I don't require it. I don't require it. Besides, it's not appropriate for a trainer to accept this from there. Is something the matter? Oh, perfect timing. Don't ask any questions. Just take this. Wait, bitter glace. What she so forcefully gives us is a coupon to visit a tourist farm. She apparently got it while out shopping. I told her that I didn't need it, but she wouldn't relent. Well, I'm free now. What do you say? What? You mean go together? I suppose we shouldn't let it go to waste. This is nice. The view is beautiful around here, and the air is crisp and refreshing. You know what I like the most about this right now? It's this cow right here. This cow is so good. And this one too, it's chilling. Oh my god. A cow is so chill. Like, if there was a... You know how animals in the wild generally can survive very well because they're in the wild. They were trained, like they grew up like to fend themselves in the wild. It's in their genes. But a cow is always in a pasture. It's always like not trained. Oh my god. It's always humans that take care of them and everything. So like if there's a cow that ends up like outside of the care of the farmer and whatnot, I'm sorry, but the cow is screwed. A cow has no defense mechanism. A cow cannot fight for crap. Like, I don't know, let's say there's like 20 ants that are getting a little ambitious. And they start attacking the cow. I'm sorry, the cow is doomed. Like, a cow cannot fight. But I love them. I like cows. Cows are cool. Anyway. This is nice. The view is beautiful around here. And the air is crisp and refreshing. The grounds are so large that simply walking around feels like it would be excellent training. True, also let me take little notes. Yeah, okay. Alright. The grounds are so large that simply walking around feels like it would be excellent training. Honestly, if only Bitter Glace hadn't been so stubborn, this would have been the perfect place for her to relax. Yet she kept insisting that I get a change of pace. Maybe she was worried you're overworking yourself. If that's true, it's a shortcoming on my part. I have been rather busy lately. Bitter Glace is unexpectedly intuitive despite how she may seem. I need to improve my stamina so this doesn't happen again. Wait. Could it be you invited me for precisely the same reason? It was just coincidence. I see. Then I'll leave it at that. Oh, she bought it. Let's go for a stroll. Walking with purpose makes for good exercise. True. What a strange creature. It's staring right at me. Do you know what it's called? Are you making fun of me? Of course I know what it's called. It's an alpaca, obviously. Alcapa. What? It's actually alpaca. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I knew that. I was just testing you. Sure. Is it really safe to be touching that cow? What if it snaps at you? It won't bite. Wanna try petting it? Cows are so chill. They're like, moo. And they're... I'm so sorry. And they're like, oh. And they're like, oh. And then they're like, oh. And then they're like, oh. Cows are chill. Okay, so... Very well. I'm grateful for everything that cows provide us, after all. Their milk is an important source of nutrients for runners. Moo! Yeah. We enjoy our day together, slowly strolling around the farm and interacting with all the animals we meet. "26 energy, mood up, 13 stamina, 13 guts." Okay, I will end the stream right after this event. One day, while walking around the campus, I noticed an unnatural pile of leaves in my path. This looks pretty suspicious. I'd better go around it. Wah! Why do you dodge my pitfall? Sorry? Pitfall? My prized pitfall. It got clowned on before, but still. Scold me all you want, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep making pitfalls. Is that right? You really gotta reflect on your actions. But I guess you're not all that bad compared to Goldshi. She made the perfect pitfall in a carrot patch and caused all kinds of trouble for students coming to sneak a snack. Gold ship strikes again. Even I can find the pitfalls you make, so I guess that makes you some kinda small fry compared to her. Yeah, I'm gonna totally make a pitfall that's way better than Goldshi's, and she's gonna catch all you. You'll see. I screwed that up pretty hard. It looks like she actually made this pitfall to keep students from eating the carrots, not just to cause mischief. She just doesn't realize that herself. Dang it! How can people tell? I hit it perfectly this time, with leaves! Well, that's what makes it so obvious. This stuff only works in like video games and like comics and whatnot. Oh, I mean, of course I knew that. Hey, you got a pretty keen eye on you. I'ma keep you my minion, so help me out. Since I don't have anything pressing to do, I decide to give her a hand. But then... How's that? I put leaves all over this time, not just around the hole, so it looks real natural-like. I mean, that's an improvement. Yeah! The wind blew them all away! I used the rocks to weigh everything down this time, so it's not gonna blow away again. Now I just gotta pour some water in there to cushion the... The water will just soak into the ground, you know? Huh? Why? Won't it stay there like a pool? I spread a tarp inside the hole and filled the hole with water. Now if someone steps onto it, like so... Huh? Now you can't even fall in! Ah! I have to remake it again! I'm pooped, exhausted, tired! Why don't you take a break and try again tomorrow? No, what was that sound that she made? No matter how tough my prey, these fangs of mine ain't gonna crack. That's my rule as a hunter. I think I like her. I like her. Her unwavering drive is magnificent, but I'm worried about her level of fatigue. What should I say to her? Game, please. Okay, speed or skill points? Take the skill points. Let's give this all we've got! I should respect her wishes here, but if she looks like she's pushing herself too hard, I'll step in to help. She won't get hurt that way. Nice! And that's what makes you my trusty minion! I keep working following her instructions and offering occasional advice on crafting pitfalls until... It's finished! Yes, yes, yes! We did it! Well, bet you got a totally different sense of achievement compared to pranking, right? Ishiyama, totally different. I worked so hard thinking about how to catch lots of prey, and I tweaked it a bunch. And now the prank's potential skyrocketed. The prank's potential... Wait, no! Sure, it's a pitfall, but you're using it to stop students from stealing carrots from the field. That's the idea, right? Using a prank to help others? Something like that? What the heck you're talking about? Pranks don't have nothing to do with helping people. I like her. Now, of course, we're talking about this kind of pranks, not the crap that we hear nowadays. Oh, I'm committing essentially a crime. It's just a prank, bro. Like, come on. I see. And so Shinko Windy remains a prankster through and through. Yes, I love her. I knew nothing about her. This is my first experience with Shinko Windy, like story-wise. I love her. Nice. Okay, I will not do the race. This will go for the next time. Okay. Save and exit. Now, normally I would do my daily... Sorry, I got a hiccup. I don't know where... Normally I would do my dailies, but the reason I'm stopping now is that I need to go to the bathroom. So... I'll grab this. Oh, there's something else. Join the club! Oh yeah, that's true, I did that. Did anyone request shoes? I'm gonna donate shoes. Yes. Alright. There you go. Get 2 of my shoes and you get club points for that, and you want that for, well, to trade for stuff such as SSR cards, some of which are pretty good. Alright, so that'll be it for the stream. So, like usual, I will export this VOD on my YouTube channel. So if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the dislike button. But nobody is, so it doesn't matter. So, I only had the one person in chat today. Weerax, thanks for watching. I know you've been gone for a while, that's okay. I really appreciate the conversation that I was able to have for a little while. So, that's it for the stream. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye. Also, my throat hurts anyway, so you know.